What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Reckless video. In this video, we are centered all around family. We have a game centered around family. We have Todd giving a short but really impactful message about family, and that's what this video is all about. So before we get into the game, I want to say that my sister is here, Kinsley's here, and she'll be in the game portion of the video, and you're gonna absolutely love it. So let's get into it. Alright, so we are doing a Who Knows the Sibling Best game. Abe over here has a couple questions that he's gonna ask us, and we get 3 guesses for each question, and if we get it right on the first guess, we get 3 points. If we take all 3 guesses and get on the third guess, we get 1 point. If we get wrong, you get no points. Whoever has the most points wins at the end. And Avery, you can start us off.
Do y'all know each other's birthdays?
Yes.
Okay, December 12th, 2006.
You had to think about it.
2006.
Yours is March 9th, 2004?
Incorrect first guess.
2005?
But do the full thing.
Oh, March 9th, 2005.
Alright, so I get 3 points, she gets 2 points. Next question.
What is y'all's favorite animals?
Ooh.
Oh,
That's easy. That's easy for me.
Platypus.
Okay, that's correct. Frog.
Yes.
Yes. 3 points for each of us in there.
Alright. What are y'all's favorite type of music?
Music. Okay. Metal. Heavy metal.
Not heavy metal.
Just metal. Okay.
Just metal.
Okay, and then me.
Country.
There we go. 3 points.
That is 2 polar opposites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is y'all's favorite Christmas gift y'all ever received?
My guess. I'm gonna go through all 3 of them here. Barbie Dream House.
Yeah.
Yes.
When I was a kid, I
Wow.
loved that. So.
Okay. Think of one of the most expensive Lego sets I got. I'm gonna give you a hint, and I'm gonna deduct a point every time I give you a guess. Okay. Conductor.
The train!
The train. There you go.
Oh.
So she gets 2 points, and I get 3 points there.
What is y'all's favorite Christmas song?
Ooh.
Think of classics.
All I Want for Christmas, Mariah Carey.
No. I know.
It's beginning to look like a Christmas, Bing Crosby.
No.
Last Christmas, Wham.
Close, but no. Silent Night?
Nope.
Is it the Phineas and Ferb Christmas thing?
No.
Is it a Blake Shelton song?
No. You forfeit?
I forfeit.
Okay, what was yours?
Mine was Wonderful Christmas. Remember, I
Oh,
don't know who it's by.
Paul McCartney.
Yes.
Okay. It's a hot take.
Sorry.
Mine's is Believe by Josh Groban from Polar Express. From Polar Express.
I don't know that song. I don't know
It's
the
the
song.
Polar Express theme song. We're handed off to Todd with his message all about family.
I wonder what words you think of when you think of family. When you think specifically of your own family, does that bring up thoughts of excitement, of joy, of pride about your family right now? Or maybe the opposite of that. Maybe it brings up just feelings of anger or hurt or betrayal, maybe pain that you've experienced. See, all of us obviously have a family, but yet none of us get to choose who our family is. We're born into that. And yet our family is the single greatest influence in our life. So the thing that influences us the most, you and I don't even get to choose it. It's given to us without our approval or our opinions. I wonder what you want for your family more than anything else. See, I think even though our families may be in vastly different places, some healthy, some unhealthy, I think all of us want the same thing from our family. We all want our families to be a place where we thrive. We want our families to matter. We want our families to add value to our life. We want to be proud of the family that we're a part of. And so even though we want the same thing for our family to thrive, I I think a lot of us, we have different ideas of how we get to that point. See, for some of us, to thrive means we've got to be happy. I think this is a pursuit that all of us are on individually, and also when it translates over to our family. We want our families to be a place of happiness. And so we strive for that. We feel like if our family is happy, then that's going to mean that we're going to thrive. And so we chase after those things in our family, make it a priority of things that we feel like are going to make us happy. We chase after experiences. It may be that vacation that we go on that we feel like, man, this experience is going to add value. It may be an event that we go to. It may be something that we do that we feel like, man, I'm going to put all of our energy and effort into this because this is going to give me a good experience, which is going to make us thrive as a family. It could even be things like travel sports. We feel like, because whether it's you watching this or maybe a mom and a dad feel like, man, this sport or this activity is going to add happiness to my life. And so because of that, we're going to thrive as a family. And so we sink everything we've got into that travel sport. We rearrange our calendar. We're eating dinner in the car on the way to practice every night of the week. We spend our entire weekends at a ball field or on a court watching game after game after game. We put crazy amount of money into this because we feel like at the end of this, somebody in my family is going to thrive. They're going to be happy through this experience or through this thing. And so therefore, this is going to add value to our family. Or it may even be we consume things. We spend money. We buy the latest and the greatest. We feel like, man, if my kids just have this, or if us as a family are able to purchase this thing and consume this thing, then it's going to add value. We look at success. Man, our family's ability to thrive is going to be based on your GPA and what college you get into and fulfilling the American dream. So there's all these different things that at the end of it, it's our happiness that we're seeking because we feel like happiness is going to help our family thrive. I think another thing is convenience. So we feel like thriving equals convenience. So the more convenient our life is, the better it is. And so we chase after things. We want ease. We want things to come immediate. We want the immediate gratification. We chase after convenience more than anything else. In fact, some companies have actually done research to say that 80% of customers will come back to a specific company. They even will pay more money if it's more convenient. And so it's not even about money, it's about convenience above everything else. And so when it comes to our family, we look and say, if our family can experience the most amount of convenience, if our lives can be easy, if everything can work the way that it should to our benefit, then we're going to be thriving as a family. I think another thing is safety. So we feel like, man, we got to keep our kids safe. And I feel like it was when my generation became parents, all of a sudden it was like, we got to protect our kids at all cost. So watch over them, guard them, protect them, like, baby-proof the house. We got to make sure that our kids are safe and protected, because when they're safe, they're going to thrive and we're going to thrive as a family. And so even when it comes to our faith, we don't push our kids, we don't push them out to do great things, to take risks, especially when it comes to faith. We want to guard them and protect them and allow them just to kind of go with the flow and do what everybody else is doing, just to keep them safe and protected, so that we feel like our families can thrive. Now, as I mentioned some of those things, maybe you think about in your own life and some of the things that you've looked to try to thrive as a family, and maybe you can identify with some of those. And I would just ask the question, are we as families thriving like we hope we would? I mean, as you survey the culture and the world around us, it feels like our families are more broken and dysfunctional than ever before. It feels like there's more that's not working, not more that is working. Your generation, Gen Z, is known as the least religious generation of all generations, while at the same time you're also known as the loneliest generation. And I wonder, as we hope that we're going to thrive both individually and families, as we push God out of the mix, it also reveals that maybe we're missing something. Maybe that thing that we're pushing out of the picture is the one that we need the most. And see, I wonder if maybe our definition of thriving families is different than God's. Jesus gives us the right priorities for our life if we're to thrive both individually and as families. And he says in Matthew 6:33, he says, "Seek the kingdom of God above all else and live righteously, and he will give you everything that you need." See, Jesus says that you and I were created to know God, to walk with him, to seek his kingdom above all else. And when we do that, we experience a thriving life. And our families were meant to encourage that, to help that, not for our own happiness, but so that we could better live out the purpose to know God and to walk with him. In John chapter 15, verse 5, Jesus also talks about the vine and the branches. And he says, yes, I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in them, you will bear much fruit. But apart from me, you can do nothing. And what Jesus is saying is that you and I were meant to stay connected to God, that our ability to thrive is directly impacted by our ability to stay connected to God, to know him and to walk with him. And see, I feel like for far too long, maybe for us, we felt like we could thrive individually or as families without God in the mix. Or maybe we could just add a little bit of God to the end of it. Maybe just sprinkle a little bit of Jesus in. And yet that's not what Jesus is saying. Jesus is saying, look, if you want to thrive, you must stay connected to me. You must depend on me. I've got to be the center. I've got to be the focus. Seek me above all else. And so my question to you is what part does God play in your focus and your desire to thrive individually and as a family? And could it be that you could add Jesus, put Jesus at the center, make him the priority, make him the focus, and allow him to give you the things that you need?
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just remember, we have message replays on Mondays, student discussions on Thursdays, anywhere you can watch your podcast, listen to them, wherever. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys next week.